I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I, challenge myself to get my game a little bit better, sharpen my skills. But I also just love to invite some friends and we'll jump on like the 3v3.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Antetokounmpo out there with James. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Robinson. And it's Kobe in at the shooting guard. And for New Orleans, Mutombo is out there with Garnett. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Drexler in at the 2. And you think about the future of this great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Here's Brunson. From 13, and the basket good. A bad shot that time.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Drexler. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Lillard against Brunson. Lillard, the pass to LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Detroit. It's a 5-point game. It's stolen by Mutombo. Pass to Ingram. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Drexler passes to Mutombo. Brunson kicks to Drexler. Driving in, and Drexler throws it down.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Now here's Bryant. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket.
You get Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
It's stolen by Mutombo. The pass to Drexler. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there with the physical play.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, it's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. They need this. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Now here's Ingram. Here's Garnett. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Edey's checked in for Robinson. Hunter comes in for James. And it's White for Kobe. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Kersey. Now Brunson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And here's Kersey after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Kersey against Hunter. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
offensive rebound. Here's Mutombo. Kersey. Great positioning on the putback.
And while only 6'7", Kersey is a master at timing his jump. Excellent footwork right there on the offensive glass.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. The kick out to Young. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brunson against Young. From the line, again, the Pelicans score.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Kersey against Hunter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Young left side. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Pelicans leading by 13. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Mamu Pelishvili is checked in. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Garnett. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Drexler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Detroit with a change here too. Jones is checked in. And it's Mamu Pelishvili missing. Pistons trail by 13. Young in the corner. Here's Heaney. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Westbrook, and the shot goes in.
So active to score from a number of spots, but when Westbrook gets to the inside, he can do damage.
Here's Young. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Hunter for three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New Orleans. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Andrew Nembhard is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And Westbrook with 2 very loud points.
Lillard up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Right side Robinson. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Garnett, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jalen Brunson comes in for Russell Westbrook. And a switcher also for Detroit. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Derek Jones. Now, here's Lillard. He has yet to score. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. We thank you for the report. Clyde Drexler's checked in for Andrew Nembhard.
Clyde Drexler.
And so James will bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 18. Pass to Giannis. Makes it off the glass.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Lillard against Brunson.
Detroit foul. David Robinson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Drexler with the bounce pass. This one for 3.
Good defensive effort from Lillard there. He has the athleticism to play lockdown D.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
clearly a foul.
For New Orleans, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Both free throws good from Drexler.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Lillard looking around. The pass to Bryant. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
Antetokounmpo on the catch-and-shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's Giannis missing. New Orleans leading by 14. Drexler outside. Garnett finds Brunson. Brunson barreling in. Shoots over Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Brunson's so skilled at drawing contact on the move.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. She's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Young's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Here I call it funky.
Now here's Bryant. Nothing on the board. Young from outside. Tips it up. And Robinson is right there.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Young against Brunson. From 10 feet out, Robinson with the block. They recover it. Brunson against Young. They get it again. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
The Pelicans shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Robinson. Hunter comes in for James. And it's White for Kobe.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Mutombo no good on that one.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Now, here is Young. He's got 5. Here's White, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And he knocks down the first one.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Jones checked in for Detroit. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They led by as many as 18 points. And the basket by Mutombo.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
And here's White. Young outside. Hunter for three. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 16. Here's Kersey. It's deflected. It's stolen by Mutombo. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Mutombo's got 6.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
Jones finds Hunter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Still yet to score. Here's Drexler. Here's Mutombo. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Hunter. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outside, Drexler. And there's the drive. That shot is off. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pelicans lead by 18. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Things were going New Orleans' way from the beginning. They opened up the game knocking down shots and defending extremely well, going on a blazing 15-2 run. From their first bucket of the game to the end of the first quarter, they held on to that lead with an iron fist, never once giving it up. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to it.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down.
Thanks for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Antetokounmpo. Ryan is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Robinson, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
LeBron against Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades back. And Garnett misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time for some of the most memorable moments of his career. As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
This is it to Kobe. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Pelicans. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Clyde Drexler. Brunson against Lillard. Here's Garnett. And the rejection by Giannis. To the inside. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Giannis has got 9.
Even with a hand in his face, that means Giannis in a good rhythm on that particular shot.
Now here's Garnett. Ingram outside. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ingram against James. Ingram dishes to Garnett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on David Robinson.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Kobe. From 11 feet away. Can't connect from short range. Pelicans leading by 20. Ingram left side. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. He dishes it to LeBron. Robinson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Garnett outside. Pass to Eason. High arcing shot. Count the basket. Eason's got 5 now. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Nembhard. Bryant can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And the layup's good off the glass. Eason's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.